So let's go and take a look inside. First thing to notice, we've got an electric step, so that's controlled by the switch just there. So if we open that, the step comes out at the bottom, makes it nice and easy to cut in. So just as we go in, we can see there we've got the worktop extension, and the seats there are in the swiveled mode for lounging, so there's plenty of space. We've got some nice mood lighting blue LEDs across the top there, and there's also some further blue LEDs across the bottom, so at night time this would look quite cool. Straight opposite the door there's a fridge, so this is a large Victory Frigo 85i fridge, so it's plenty of space for bottles, other foods, and also a freezer section, so ice trays there ready for the ice cubes, ready for the gin and tonic. Above there we've got a nice big cupboard, plenty of space for storing plates and other foods. At the back there you can see there that's the solar charge controller, so it's a Victron charge controller, which you can see how much is being generated from the solar panel through an app on the phone. So as we go around, we've got the bathroom there immediately in front. So in there, it's a standard shower tray. We've got a cassette toilet, tip-up sink and a shower. Inbuilt light, there's a storage place there for toiletries, and on the roof there we've got a vent as well, shower curtain as well, so you pull that around and you won't get the water coming outside the shower room. To empty the toilet, there's a cassette toilet straight in there. You literally just pull out the cassette, comes out that way, take it away and empty it. So in this particular van, it's a luxury 2-berth, so we've got plenty of lounging space out here. Luxury 6-inch cushions. There's actually at the back there a couple of seat belts, so I'll show you in a few minutes how that works, but that actually converts into an additional 2 seats. Behind there we've got a garage space, which is a reasonable size for a couple of suitcases, some boxes, that sort of thing. The windows, we've got double glazed windows throughout here, letting in plenty of light. Each window got blackout blinds and fly screens. Plenty of storage at the top for clothes. Each cupboard has got inbuilt lighting, so it lights up what is inside, and we've also got provision there, a couple of USBs for charging things. There's also provision there for an onboard Wi-Fi. There's an external Wi-Fi 4G antenna on this van. More USBs there at the side, so if you're traveling you've got another couple of USBs. Also got reading lights, so there's 4 reading lights at the back there, ready for bedtime mode, and the TV. So the TV is remote controlled, as is the fans on the roof. So firstly we've got a large skylight up there that's just normal, that just opens, full space. And if we go around to the other side, here we've got a Max Air fan. So the Max Air fan runs on this remote. It's an amazing bit of kit. So that's on the roof up here. and you can see there you can actually select it. So this is now on, if you can see on there, air in mode, and the fan's going round. It runs off the leisure batteries. You can change that to air out mode, and that will close, and then it will start turning the other way like that, which will then extract the air. So it's quite easy to create a good throughput of air, and it's all controlled on the remote. Turn it off and it closes itself. The beauty about these fans is that you can actually use them when it's raining and it won't let the water in. So this is now set up in travelling mode with the additional 4 seats, the additional 2 seats at the back. And to put it back, all it is a little slider down here. So you just pull the slider out like that. It's really easy to do. And the same happens on the other side as well. And then there's the cushion. We just pop the cushion in its place. It's a bit hard to do that with one hand. And it's back to the dinette mode, so really easy. So this is now set up in dining mode. So it's got a really nice big table, easy enough for 4, maybe more, maybe 6 people to eat at it. It's a lagoon table, so you can just literally swivel it around, change the orientation of it. Swivel, push it to one side if you want it out of the way. Really great piece of kit. So that's the dining table. Moving on to the kitchen. So we've got a very nice large hob. There's 3 burners on there, so plenty of room to do some cooking. We've got a very large sink with hot and cold water. And we've also got on the side there a tip up bit of worktop. So when that's all up, there's plenty of room for cooking, preparing food and so on. We've also on this fan got a drop down additional worktop, so you can pull that down and then that gives you extra worktop. So on this particular one you can see a kettle just on there, and then you've got your 240 volts plug in through there. There are lights underneath it as well, so lights it up, some nice mood lighting. Below this, the drawer, so that's a drawer for cutlery, and then underneath that we've got a very large cupboard in there for pots, pans, all those sorts of things. There's no oven on this van, but there is a microwave, so it's a 240 volt microwave, so that will run obviously only when you're plugged in. And there's an additional cupboard underneath. So this is the van. It's a Peugeot Boxer L4H2, so it's the extra long wheelbase. It was bought as a panel van, and DJI have converted the whole thing. So there's windows, there's all sorts of things on the roof, there's an awning, there's skylights, there's Wi-Fi, there's gas, there's water. There's absolutely everything in this. Bed mode, you've actually got, I think it's 5'10", something like that, maybe even 6 foot across there, so it's a double bed going across. If you're a little bit taller, you've got a little bit more there, so you can easily sleep lengthways instead if you wish. You can obviously remove those side cushions, so if you wanted to put a third person, so this is where it becomes a 3-berth potentially, you could have 3 people sleeping across there with another one at the back there.